God's people are not being shepherded. The book of Acts records, particularly in Acts chapter 2, the regularity of believers in each other's lives. And when it comes to shepherding, this is what shepherds need to lead and influence and guide and teach, and might I say, for membership of the church, require of members in order that they may be spiritually engaged. They may be taught the scriptures in what it practically looks like to live out Christian faith. And not just as an add-on where you just go to, you do the checkbox, attend service, attend small group. God's people needs personal shepherding, and pastors need to really, if they're too busy with the running of programs, those need to be taken on by other lay leaders, perhaps deacons, perhaps other lay leaders. But for pastors and elders, their job is to shepherd the flock, as is taught in Acts chapter 20. This needs to be desperately recovered, and every year that goes by, I hear of and I see, and believers that I meet, it's as if I am more a pastor to them than their own pastor is. And some of their own pastors don't even know their name, even though they have been there for years. And that is unacceptable, and it is a leadership sin of omission. Interestingly, there may be believers that might be faithful to the Lord individually, but when placed in a position of leadership, such as pastor or elder, that is not enough just to care for your own faith. The call of eldership and the pastorate is so high that it requires great investment and sacrifice in order that they would shepherd the flock and meet with them individually week after week, year after year, to walk with them in all of life circumstances, and not only during times of crises or bereavement or hospital visits or weddings, which are all good and necessary, but in all the in-between, because most of God's people, most of the time, are not in crisis. And those members of the church need just as much shepherding than everyone else. And so, brothers, sisters in Christ, if you are just fellow believers, pray for your church that the leaders would hear and know this charge and act accordingly. Pray for your elders and pastors. Send them this video that they may be personal shepherds of you. And if you are a brother pastor watching this video, be a shepherd of God's people, not merely a runner of programs.